Happy Tuesday after class. My director let me borrow her office so I can get y'all work stuff done and make the video. So the debate winners for today are the members of Group 3 arguing the purple pill. The votes came in at 7 points for the green pill and 18 points for the purple pill. Now, I didn't get to ask the judges what stood out to them the most, so I'm just going to give you my notes about them. For the openers, the green pill had a very standard opening. Hit the main points, standard. That was good. The purple pill opener had a standard opening, but also added humor in there. And humor works well for an attention grabber. It helps the audience to remember what is being said and just to anticipate, having certain feelings about the group and the argument. Let's see, for the green pill, for the support rebutted right away. And in a battle, sometimes you need that. There was humor, and there was a line in there about how farting a purple mist would make the world end. It would just end the world, and that was pretty poignant. For the support for the purple team, there was a line in there that the whole team was saying, and that kind of continuity helps the audience to remember the overall argument, even when there's different people saying things in different rounds. They mentioned that if something green is coming from a person, then they need to go to the hospital or they need to see a doctor or something's wrong. And I think all three people said something like that or touched on that point. And that just makes you remember. It makes you remember that there was a team effort here. Let's see. The closer for the green team, for the green pill, had summary points, which were very good. The summary points are good to make you remember what was being said. The closer for the purple team had the summary points. They mentioned not only mentioning things that was previously said for their argument, but also the similar lines to make you know that it's a continuity and to make your brain remember that there's a continuity in their argument, even though there was a break with other people arguing. And there was a story, kind of like a story-like element to that closing, which works as a clincher. So usually the team that goes second has a little bit of an advantage, kind of like Eminem in 8 Mile when he went first, actually. Didn't he go first? Yeah, so if you go first, you have to anticipate what the opposition is going to say and rebut those already, just like Eminem did in 8 Mile. But going last is a little bit of an advantage because you get to hear what other people say, and then you get to rebut it without them coming back to rebut after you rebut. So, yeah, good job. Group 3 gets an extra credit point for winning. And now that you've seen how the debates go, the other groups, you'll be more prepared to debate and have fun with it and smash the other team as best as you can. And I'll get more technical with the feedback that I give you for the debates as we go along. But for right now, that was good. That was good. All right. For homework, we have, see if I can share this. For homework, we have the narrative rough draft. While I'm here in my director's office, I'll finish putting comments on your papers so that you can have them for turning them in next week. And spelling quiz 4, which will be online. I'll likely get that up today, but the announcement won't come out for it until Thursday. And don't rush on those spelling quizzes. Like make sure that you are in a place and on a computer that's stable. Now, I have to let you know that for any computer issues, I am not allowed to make an accommodation for you. And that is because we have computer labs here. If you're having any computer issues, you're supposed to come here and use the resources that are available to you. So if your internet goes out, unless it's a widespread issue, I'm not allowed to make an accommodation for you. If your computer breaks, I'm not allowed to make an accommodation for you because we have computers here. If the school's internet goes out, if the campus internet goes out, or if the campus internet power goes out, if the campus internet or power goes out, or if the campus closes for like inclement weather, that's when I'm allowed to consider computer issues because the computers here are out. So just so you know, that's like in the handbook type. That's one of those rules. Extenuating circumstances, of course, they matter. So yeah, but I'm just telling you the rules in general. All right, so extra credit for next week is decoding handwriting. This week was decoding body language. Next week is decoding handwriting. So it teaches 2 aspects of decoding handwriting. Bring in 3 paragraphs and talk to us for 2 to 5 minutes. Now, there are a couple things that I want to talk about with as far as body language real quick. And there are 2 books that are really good if you want to get good at body language. One is called What Everybody is Saying. And this book was written by an ex-FBI agent who knew about body language. He had to know about body language. This book has pictures in it, and it shows you the body language and the body postures that people are doing so that you know what they mean. And I recommend this book, especially if you are a poker player or you just want to know more about body language. I think everybody should know 2 or 3 things about body language for sure. Knowing about body language has helped me to know when to get out of a situation, know when to get out of an area. If you see somebody's nose flare up or something and you know that there's tension in the room, you might just want to get out of that area. I got too much to lose right here. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for me to be in an area where something hostile is about to happen. It let me know when to leave a job. The one that let me know when to leave a job, that book is called Lie Spotting. And lie spotting more so deals with micro expressions. So if you're looking at somebody's face and they do something like this, like something very slight like that, and you get good at this, those little slight movements will, I don't know if you saw what I did, but like this corner of my lip went up. Those slight micro expressions, when you get good at them, when you see them, like they'll just blow up in your mind and you can't unsee it. And you'll be able to tell when somebody likes you, somebody dislikes you, somebody has contempt for you. And I noticed that somebody had contempt for me. And that's when I made up my mind to leave that job. And when I left, that person got fired. So, you know, I was satisfied with it. So yeah, it can be something that is just beneficial as far as negotiations are concerned, playing poker is concerned, or it can also be something that's beneficial as far as getting out of a dangerous situation. So check those out. The woman who wrote Lie Spotting, she also has a TED Talk, and the TED Talk is very informative already. So you can just watch the TED Talk and get a lot of information off of that one. So you can Google YouTube Lie Spotting, look for the TED Talk, and be cool. The dude who wrote What Everybody Is Saying, I think he has a TED Talk too. Somebody told me he did. Um, but I would just get the book. I had that book at my family's annual poker night some years ago, and I had the book at the poker table, and everybody thought I was going to be looking at their faces and their upper body movements. But we had a glass table, and the whole time I had the book set on lower body language, and I just watched everybody's feet, and I cleaned up. I cleaned up that year. The next year, they got hip to the game, they learned stuff, and it wasn't as easy anymore. So check these things out. I implore you to learn about three, about three body language things and get good at it. Get good at being able to recognize it and knowing when it's it's fair to make judgments on certain body languages. And I say that because someone could be crossing their arms as a shield, but they can also be crossing their arms because it's cold in the room. So you just have to pay attention to things like that. And it's fun once you get the hang of it. All right, that's it. Look out for the midweek announcement on Thursday. There may be some other stuff in there besides just the reminder for the. All right, later.